who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone
Such a great
believed
song.
it.
It's a classic.
It actually is a
It's a
great
beautiful
little song.
Yes,
It
it's
really
got a
and
great
truly
little
is.
message. It's
Yeah.
a great song.
Yeah.
We put on Twitter asking if anybody's ever heard of Knowing Kermit but not knowing the song, and Sean Stackhouse replied, "The Lovers, the Dreamers, and Mike Slifer."
Oh,
and Mike doesn't
very
even know what that
good,
reference
Sean.
is yet, but
No, I
you will
know.
eventually.
You will.
Yeah,
You will.
all these jokes are right over my head. But I promise that my top priority after the newscast end today is to memorize that song.
Very good. All right,
So-
we'll expect a rendition next time you fill in for Todd, Mike.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see
Okay.
what I can do.
Okay.
I want to update everybody on the drought information here. I talked a bit about this earlier in the newscast, and I had a couple questions addressed to me on social media. So let me address this a little bit further. Abnormally dry sections through New Hampshire have actually been expanded. We didn't have any changes to the drought monitor here in Maine. What we have working for us right now is the melting snowpack. But the drought isn't an issue now. My concern is that if we stay in this warm, dry pattern, we've already got rainfall deficits and some snowfall deficits. So once we get into the end of April, beginning of May, there's possibilities that we could be talking about drought weather and things like that. I hope that clears it up. Here's a look at the precip deficits so far this year across various climate sites in Maine. Portland and Bangor, over 3 inches of rain deficit. Augusta, rather, at 2.5. Caribou approaching 2 inches as well. And the pattern looks dry for at least the next 4 to 5 days. It could end up being longer than that. The radar this morning shows all the snow offshore. These radar returns that you see down east aren't actually reaching the ground. I had a report this morning out of Machias and Cutler that actually said that what we see on the radar is not making it to the ground. The only slick spots that we have to worry about today are going to be from the rainfall that we saw last night in areas that didn't dry up completely before the temperatures dropped. Over the next few hours, clouds clear out, expecting a lot of sunshine today. Very bright this afternoon. Wind stays gusty out of the north, which makes it feel colder than this outside today and tonight. But by tomorrow, high pressure returns. Winds are going to relax a bit, and we'll end up with temperatures in the 40s with a lot of sunshine. It'll actually feel pretty good out there tomorrow afternoon. About 45 to 50 degrees is what I'm forecasting now. On Sunday, milder air, about 55 to 60, and the sunshine sticks around, and that warm air keeps on moving in for Monday and Tuesday, and it does not bring any rain with it. I don't think we'll be talking about shower chances here for quite some time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, shower chances remain low. The next shot that we have comes Wednesday or Thursday, and I drew up this schematic because the longer range models show big differences. The idea here is that we're going to have a low over the Great Lakes and some moisture moving in, and the question, of course, is does that moisture move close enough to us to give us some rain, or does it stay to the west and everything falls apart by the time it gets here? So we've got a few days to figure that one out, but that's going to be the next thing to watch other than the sunshine and warmth. Gale watch in effect until 2 a.m. Seas today 4 to 6 feet, north wind 20 to 30 knots, gusting to 40 knots. Nice on Sunday, nicer Monday, even nicer Tuesday with highs in the 60s inland. At the coastline, we'll be battling a sea breeze, so that's going to keep things in the 50s, but 50s and sunny is still acceptable, I think, by a lot of people. And then there's those afternoon showers creeping back in for Wednesday and maybe lingering into Thursday. Lee, Sharon, this is like a cakewalk of a stretch of weather for March. March is usually stormy, it's cold, we've got snow and wind. Not this week.
Yeah, that's
It's almost
nice.
like spring.
Almost.
I've heard a lot about that.
Right? We usually don't
Just
get to
see
experience
it.
it
Yeah.
here.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right.
Okay, let's get the answer to our